Hello everyone. Hello guys, how are you guys on today? Guess what time it is? It is story time with Miss Doris. I have an awesome story for us on today. Hello Risha. Hello Risha, how are you on today? I hope you're having an awesome day, and I hope you guys are having awesome weather there in Natchez, Mississippi. Hello to Kari, how are you on today? Well, guess what? I'm gonna go ahead on and get started. I would like to greet everyone all over the world. I would like to say hello, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and to some, good night. Someone is going to bed somewhere in the world, but guess what? You are just in time for story time with Ms. Doris. I'm so excited. Today's story we're going to be reading is The Light of Love. The Light of Love. And this is a Princess Disney book, hardbound book, in which what we are going to be reading on today. The Light of Love. I'm so excited. Well, guess what? I'm going to give you guys a couple of seconds. Can you guess what today's color is? I bet you can spy the color Miss Doris is wearing on today. I'll give you a couple of seconds. Let's see. I'll give you 3 seconds. 1, 2, 3. Well, guess what? Today's color is going to be the color blue. Today's color is the color blue. Miss Doris is wearing the color blue on today. And guess what? Awesome job. You are right. I don't know if you have them grandbabies with you, Miss Risha, but guess what? Today's color is the color blue. Our princess is wearing the color blue. Our blue on the book is background is blue. And guess what? We have 3 color cards on today, and our color cards are the color blue as well. The color blue as well. We have 3 color cards are the color blues, colors and shapes. Well, guess what? Can you guess who our Muppet friend is on today? Well, our Muppet guest on today is wearing the color blue as well, and guess what? He rides around in a car, and he's a protector. He goes around, and guess what? He writes tickets. Oh my goodness. Can you guess who that is? Someone that goes around in a car and writes tickets and try to make sure that we are safe. So guess what? He is a protector. Well, guess what? It is Mr. Officer. Mr. Officer is our Muppet guest friend on today. So guess what? So we're going to go ahead on and get started. Shout outs to all of you guys. Whoa, awesome job, Shakana. You did an awesome job. That is Mr. Officer. And he is also wearing the color blue like Miss Doris. He is wearing the color blue like Miss Doris. So I'm so excited. Shout outs to you guys. Shout outs to Harmony, to Nelia, to all of you guys. Shout outs to Harmony. Shout outs to Goddess. I hope you had an awesome time last night. Goddess had a show last night. Hello Aries. Hello Aria. How are you on today? Hello Seppi. To all of you guys, guess what? Special shout outs to those of you that are celebrating a birthday on today. Happy birthday to all the October babies. And I like to say my heart goes out to all of those that lost their lives a couple of years ago in that incident on October 1st a couple of years ago. I also like to give a special shout out to TM, to my son Antonio. Happy birthday, TM. We miss you. I know you're going to be home soon, so guess what? I understand the situation, but just know that we love you out here. Happy birthday, TM. To all of you that are celebrating a birthday, happy birthday to you, Miss Daphne, on today. Happy birthday, Daphne. I hope your day is a blessed and have an awesome, awesome day. To all the October babies. Hello, Miss Nisha. How are you on today? Hello, Royce. Hi, Royce. How are you on today? I'm so glad you guys are tuning in on today. I'm so excited. Well, guess what? Enough with me doing all that talking. Let's get ready for that Storytime song. Remember, when we're doing that Storytime song, make sure that you are practicing safety first. I know that song really, really, really gets us moving sometimes, where I don't want you guys injuring yourself. So make sure you are practicing safety first when we do that Storytime song, because it really gets you moving. I think there it is. There it goes. I love that Storytime song. Storytime. Well, Risha, let's see. Are you singing that song, Tyler Risha? Let's see. I can't hear you singing. Are you singing loud? I know you clucking those fingers. Head, Sherry to you, sing to you, tell you all just what to do. I hear you, Royce. I know you're singing really loud. Miss Nisha, Shakana, Shaquavia. I know you guys are singing. It's story time. It's story time, and I have an awesome book for us on today. Story time with Miss. It's story time. Hello, PLCC family. How are you on today? Read to you, sing to you, tell you all just what to do. Wow, you guys were awesome. I heard you singing so loud. Yes, my earrings are blue. Thank you so much. Well, guess what? Go ahead on and have a seat while Miss Storytime read you an awesome story on today. What are you guys having for lunch? Well, for lunch today, I'm going to a restaurant with some of the girls. The young ladies I used to work with, we're all retired now. They're taking me to lunch for my birthday, so I'm excited. Today's book we're reading is The Light of Love. The Light of Love. And this is a Princess Disney book. So guys, go ahead on and have a seat. Let me just start reading our story for today. Let me turn the music down just a tad bit. Hello, Tony, over in Natchez, Mississippi. Hello, Tony. I hope you're having an awesome, awesome day. And tell Miss Becky that I said hello. Let's get started with our story. The Light of Love. The Light of Love. Cinderella and the prince was living happily in the palace. The glass slipper had a special place by the window. Every night the slipper shone in the moonlight. This glass slipper always reminds us that true love will find a way to shine in any darkness, Cinderella often said. Everyone in the kingdom was happy except for Cinderella's stepmother and stepsisters. One day a circus arrived in the kingdom. My name is Dervin, and my circus is the most spectacular in the world. And tonight the show will be free, said Dervin. When Cinderella's stepmother saw a circus monkey steal a shiny watch, she thought of a way to finally get rid of Cinderella. Oh my goodness. Don't worry, Cinderella. It's going to be okay. You'll see. It's story time. That night, the whole kingdom was excited about the circus. The best seats were reserved for the royal family, but no one noticed that the Sparkle, the monkey, was in the stands, stealing shiny objects. including the fairy godmother's magic wand. But that wasn't all. Outside the circus, Dervin and his men were ransacking all of the houses. They entered the palace and took everything they found, even the glass slipper. "If I alert the guards, you are sure to be caught," said Cinderella's stepmother when she saw Dervin. "I will keep silent if you kidnap Cinderella," added her stepmother. Oh my goodness, that's very cruel. Story time. Cinderella's stepmother seems to be very, very mean. Back at the circus, Jack and Gus followed the clowns backstage. They got an unpleasant surprise. The clowns were not funny. They were very, very, very angry. Instead of finding jewels and valuables, Sparkle had collected things that were shiny but worthless. When the show was over, everyone returned happily to their homes. "The glass slipper has disappeared," exclaimed Cinderella. "It seems that Dervin's circus was not free," said the Grand Duke. "Don't worry, I will find the slipper with my magic," said the fairy godmother. But her wand had disappeared too. Whoa, they stole everything. "It's okay, fairy godmother. It's gonna be okay. You will see. Sherry to you, sing to you." Soon dawn came and there was no trace of Dervin and his men. "We still have our love. That cannot be stolen," Cinderella said to the prince. Later, Cinderella was stunned when her stepmother entered the palace and gave her a hug. "I believe that there is a chance to recover the slipper, but I need your help, and you must not tell anyone," said the stepmother. I don't know, Cinderella. Be very, very, very careful. The stepmother is very, very mean to Cinderella. I think she's up to something. What do you guys think? That night, the princess followed the directions that her stepmother had given her. Dervin and his men were waiting there to kidnap her. The stepmother went to the prince to tell him what happened. He must want a ransom," said the prince. "I would pay anything to get Cinderella back." "Have you received a note from him?" asked the stepmother, knowing that the note Dervin had given her would never fall into the prince's hands. The stepmother convinced the prince to let her and the daughters stay in the palace in case some news of Cinderella arrived while they were away. "Welcome home, girls," said the stepmother. On the ship, Dervin said Cinderella that she would cook and clean until the prince paid the ransom. He knocked her up with animals. Oh my goodness, that's so cruel. There she goes. But I don't think the animals are going to harm her. They're going to be very, very, very kind. Her stepsisters isn't too kind, nor is her stepmother. Cinderella told them the story of the glass slipper and how she met the prince. So many happy stories attracted the attention of a pair of seagulls. The princess offered them some crumbs. Meanwhile, in the palace, Cinderella's stepsisters spent all day giving orders to the servants. Jack saw that a paper fell from the stepmother's purse. He picked it up and ran away with Gus. Hello, Tony. Hello, Mr. Hill. How are you on today? I hope you're having an awesome day. Guess what today is? Today is our son's birthday, Tony Hill. Guys, guess who we have the pleasure of visiting with us on today with Storytime? Tony Hill. Hello, Mr. Hill. I hope you're having an awesome day. And guess what? Happy birthday to our son, T.M. Happy birthday, Tim. We love and miss you. Home soon. It's the note from the thief. The stepmother knew what Cinderella was the whole time, said Jack. Gus and Jack went to look for Cinderella at the beach. By luck, they found the fairy godmother and told her what had happened. But a pair of seagulls caught the little mice. These were the seagulls that Cinderella had fed. They carried them to the princess. When the stepmother saw the prince return alone, she quickly drew a false trail on a piece of paper and tied it to the pigeon. When the pigeon arrived, the prince decided to follow the trail and look for Cinderella in the forest. Cinderella was very happy to see Jack and Gus, but she began to cry when she heard what her stepmother had done. To cheer her up, Sparkle and Jack and Gus got the glass slipper from Dervin's room and brought it to Cinderella. A ray of moonlight then hit the slipper and lit up the room. Of course, true love always finds a way to shine in the darkness, said Cinderella as she placed it in the window. I know that light, said the prince. It's Cinderella. Dervin was furious when he discovered that Cinderella had sent a signal to the prince. Where is Cinderella? Asked the prince as he fought the pirates. There's the sparkle from the glass slipper. She sent out a signal. Say to you, say to you, tell you all just what to do. Meanwhile, Gus and Jack found the fairy godmother's wand and asked the seagulls to carry them to her. On the ship, the prince took a rope and swung to Cinderella, taking her in his arms, but Dervin cut the rope. Watch out for those sharp rocks. They are really deadly, Dervin said as they fell. With the wand back in her hands, the fairy godmother conjured a spell to stop Cinderella and the prince in mid-air and set them safely on the beach. And Cinderella and the prince lived happily ever after. Wow, what an awesome, beautiful story this was. I enjoyed reading you guys such awesome story on today. The In the Light of Love. That was a beautiful story on today. I enjoyed reading you guys that story, guys. And remember, if you're not feeling well, always let someone know that you're not feeling well. And guess what? They would take really good care of you. And when you're out and about, or if you're going to the beach, or whatever you may be doing, are you going to have pizza or ice cream, or maybe you go into the movies and eat some popcorns, or even playing with your favorite toy, make sure you are washing and sanitizing your hands at all times. Remember, we don't want you guys getting sick, because we are still practicing safety first at all times. And remember, when you're out in public, it's imperative that when you're out in public, if your mom and dad gives you your mask to put on, make sure you guys are wearing your mask. Don't take your mask off unless someone tells you to. Remember, we are still practicing safety first. And if you have to wear your mask while you're at school, make sure you're wearing your mask while you're at school, because we know the weather and everything is changing, and I don't want you guys getting sick at all. I enjoyed you guys on today. Remember, if you are not smiling on today, I know a lot is going on in society or in the world, but if you're not smiling on today, I hope once you see Miss Doris' smile and our Muppet guest friend, Mr. Officer, I hope once you see our smile on today that you are smiling. A smile just for you. Have an awesome, blessed weekend, and see you on Monday. Take care, and God bless you all.